We're back.
And this is the one when we will actually be able to beat it.
Yeah.
Beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it.
I can't snap. Probably snap my neck, but I can't snap my fingers. Come on, Skinner. I've done this plenty of times. My hand sounds like a cement mixer now.
Don't worry, you guys. We succeed in this one.
We do.
Taking it slow.
Take it slow. Nice
He said.
and slow. Where are
Oh, that
the...
took 4 M&Ms and he
That's beautiful. That is beautiful, man. Oh, pretty
There we go.
fun. My parents are gonna look in there like, did he do that on purpose? Yes, he did.
Why? Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
The trouble I've seen. Nobody knows but Jesus. She's a base.
What?
She's a base. It's from Spaceballs.
Oh,
She's in the
yeah.
jail singing, and she's like, nobody knows. And Barb's like, she's a base.
I remember that now.
I love that movie.
We gotta jam their transmissions.
There has to be like one day that we can like have me, you, Andrew, and Taylor, and all these people come over, and we can all watch like Monty Python and the Holy Grail, Robin Hood Men in Tights, Spaceballs, and like Young Frankenstein all in a
I
row.
was about to say, we better watch Young Frankenstein.
That one's like one of my favorite movies of all time.
Which one?
Young Frankenstein.
Oh, yeah, that's a classic.
Gene Wilder is amazing. Friggin' original Willy Wonka for the win. I'd say the new one was okay with Johnny Depp and all that, but
I'll tell you,
Gene Wilder is a good singer. So.
Mel Brooks is one of those good directors because he does the stuff that he's loved since he was a kid, and he makes it into movies.
Yes.
So, like, doing Men in Tights and all that.
Then he
doing all
appears
those
always
movies.
as like a side character.
Yeah, he's
in
always
most of them.
He's always one of those side characters.
Yogurt!
It's like Quentin Tarantino. He's always in his movies.
I found it awesome that Mel Brooks plays Yogurt and the president because it's basically Yoda and Darth Sidious, who are basically both the high powers of the Sith and the Jedi.
The Schwartz.
And he's the same guy. So that's awesome. I was like, go man, go! And you're like, no, I won't.
And I realized I should have gone.
Well, you were freaking out right now because you already died once, so you were like, oh god, oh god.
We're going. We're gone.
Now you're like, alright, no, there's one more. Follow the light. If you touch that light, will you die?
I went through it, so apparently I didn't die.
Oh, spiffy.
I did not realize for some reason that follow the light, dumbass. Follow the
Now that I
light.
said that, you're like, why didn't I do that?
Seriously, I didn't realize that. I'm like, where the hell do I go? Where do I go?
I think you even go back outside for one
I
second.
think I do.
And I'm like, no dude, no, there's the one on the inside still.
Yeah, you told me that, and I think I followed your advice. Oh, apparently I didn't. Or did I?
Let's think about it for a second.
Nope, I didn't follow it.
Oh, there you go.
I'm
I
such a
remember because you were out
dumbass.
here and I'm like, no, you're like, there's one more, and I'm like, dude, it's the one on the inside, right? And you were like, oh yeah. And you
It's like, yeah, you're right. I just wanted to double check. It's like, okay, these are done. What was
that
I
was an
thinking?
extra long leap.
Those things are destroyed. What the hell am I thinking?
Me and Metal Shadow are actually trying to get some Ratchet and Clank done tomorrow.
Oh
Trying
yeah?
to figure out some time. If so, that'd be cool because we have a lot of Dead Space and a lot of Ratchet and Clank to put up.
Exactly.
And then I'm going to be making the Mass Effect trailer.
Yeah, as soon as you're done with that, I need to play Mass Effect again.
I love that game.
Yeah, with that
There are
second...
some points when it gets kind of confusing, but
Yeah.
but once you find those, it makes you feel smarter, like Portal for one thing.
I'd say, yeah, the one part of that game I just had a problem with was the whole...
Mako.
The Mako.
Yeah, but they're removing that from the sequel. See, it's
Well,
BioWare.
actually, what I'm happy about is they're not really removing it. They're just making it
not
shorter.
not a requirement.
Yeah,
Basically.
it's going to be shorter now, so it's not going to be as crazy.
But BioWare is good at this, and they're listening to their viewers and people and all
Well,
that.
they're always good. The one case that they didn't really do that was
Night of the Old Republic 2.
yeah, the Sith Lords, which I was going to be good hype, but it was just wasn't that good. It was a good story, but it wasn't really a fun game. The first area took you like 3 hours. It's like Kingdom Hearts 2.
Kingdom Hearts 2. Yes, Kingdom Hearts 2. It was actually 3-hour long intro.
It's basically the same thing.
You know how I figured that out?
How?
Hellfire commentaries.
Oh yeah.
15 parts to finish the intro, and each one's like 10, and so it's like
Oh.
150 minutes.
That's
It's
ridiculous.
about 3 hours of intro time.
That's ridiculously long.
Seriously, and
Whose idea was that anyway?
Well, it's got a good. I think it's got good character development in the intro. It's just too long, and it's
Exactly.
not as fun.
You could
If they would have made it more fun, then it would be a great 3-hour
Probably
intro.
could have made it a little faster, I think. Maybe just a bit,
But the whole thing, the whole main reason I think for having that big intro was because Chain of Memories, they have that as a main point in the Kingdom Hearts
But
storyline, but not hardly anybody like played it, as I know.
yeah, no, I never played it.
Me and Farrah beat it, so.
Well, actually, you know who told me about that was Christian, because he played it, and he basically told me everything that happened. So when it came to Kingdom Hearts 2, I knew everything already.
Yeah. Chain of Memories, I want to get for the Game Boy again. Because I have a DS, I could play Game Boy Advance games, and I didn't find the Game Boy Advance, I didn't find the card system that much fun, but it wasn't as complicated to me as most people put it to be.
Yeah.
I was actually, the one thing that I had a problem with was Riku Fight 3. Oh my god!
Ridiculous, huh?
Ridiculously evil and hard.
Haha.
I was just moving it.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
And I realize the elevator needs power.
But I'm not sure. I might want to get Chain of Memories, the PS2 one.
Yeah, I was about to say, wouldn't you want to get that one then?
I'm not sure, because I've seen some videos, and I'm not sure if they're the actual... They say English and all that, but the lip syncing's not all that great. And I'm not sure if that's their videos or if that's the game, because if it's not really all that lip sync, that's always bugging me, and so I'm like, why? I might as well just want to get the Game Boy one.
I know, yeah, I was watching Resident Evil Degeneration, and it, you know, they made it in Japan,
Yeah.
and it looks like it still has that way they talk and all that, so it's really hard to watch it without thinking, what the hell are they saying, you know?
That's my problem. That's my issue with the, like, anime, basically, is that hardly any anime is done to, when in English, to actually, like, lip sync. They basically, like, have the mouth form, they cut it out and just make a...
See, for
Shade.
me, I wanna like anime, but it's just not my thing.
Seriously, I'm gonna have to make you watch it. Avatar, the actual Avatar show. You know
Yeah.
how it's drawn, almost completely perfect anime.
Mm-hmm.
The mouth movements and all that are made for English. So when they're saying stuff, you can actually like make it out with English and all that because it was an English anime.
Well, you know, I've looked at a lot of things that were originally animes, then were made into like games and all that. Like Devil May Cry, that was one of them, and all that stuff. And
we're gonna have to continue this next time, man.
oh, yep, we're gonna have to continue next time, guys.
Video's dying.
No.